Hello everybody, it's time to do a barrel roll, and once again we are back in Monster Hunter Stories 2. Last we left off, we beat Arathian and watched a heck of a lot of cutscenes. Hopefully today we can make a bit more progress than just watch a heck of a lot of cutscenes, but given we are going to a new area, I do not have high hopes. So we are heading to Kuan Village, and it seems to be cold because we were given a hot mist. Now there is a fast travel right there, so we will go there. And I also noticed that in the last episode, we started in the evening, but all the cutscenes were in the afternoon, so that was kind of a bit weird. But yeah, I guess it's just how it works sometimes. So we are going to head straight for the next area. Now, like I said, we were given hot mist by Alwyn, and he did warn us it was very cold. So we will probably see a lot more new monsters. Now, I didn't work out what those last two mystery monsters are. I might work those out in my own time. But for now, we're just going to head on to the next area. So, let's head there. I'm expecting a few more cutscenes. Hopefully not too many. But I'm also expecting a few new monsters. So we might be able to get some new fighting. No, not new fighting, but might get some fighting done. And it'll be new monsters and it'll be really good. So, yeah. Past that, it'll just be like an... Oh, well, right away there's a red end. It'll just be like a normal episode, and we'll just see how far we get until my timer runs up, and then we'll stop for the episode. Hopefully not during a cutscene, but we'll see. So there we go. So we are in a snow place, I was correct. So we will pop on a hot mist immediately. I'm about to freeze, it's so cold. Use the hot mist Alwyn gave us, it will be too cold to move otherwise. Be careful not to get frostbite in snow areas. Frostbite will make you miss turns. Combat it by taking a cold weather monster with you, wearing cold resistant equipment, or using a hot mist. We're going to go with option 3 because I like my armor, and also we don't have any cold monsters. So there it is. So we do have 3 of them. I think they last for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, so that'll last us a little while. And we do want to keep an eye for that rare den, because having a rare ice monster would be really good to start off with. So that's a normal monster den, so it looks like they're snow covered, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of expect them to be snow covered, but that's pretty cool. And we will try to fight every monster that we come across today, because every monster in here should be brand new. Now, as for the stuff I missed in the other area, the hard monsters, come back and do those a little bit later. We might do them at the end of this area. But from what I've looked into about them and what I've been told about them, they are quite difficult. You do need to be quite a bit higher than what the actual recommendation is. So here we go. So this is our first new monster. So this is only a little one, but I'm fairly sure this is a baggie. Yes, this is a baggie. So this is a little baggie. We can find big baggies. Oh, it is a speedster. I should have assumed that, given that the Jaggy is also a speedster, but that's okay. That's okay. So we will... Oh, we don't need to switch our monster because our Naga is going with the technical. So we will use technical on this. And being a baggy, I don't think it'll take too much to kill. There we go, yep. So it is already defeated. So it's very, very fast. Of course, that was only our first monster. It will be stronger than that later in the track. So it looks like we've got some baggy scales and some sleep. And sleep like we do. So that's a good start. That's probably good for cold resistant armor, given that baggies live in the cold. So that's probably going to come into play later on in armor. Now we are heading towards a town, I believe. We have another enemy here though. So these are Zamites. They also have a big brother, the Zemtros. And it's one of my favorite monsters, so I'm hoping that we get to see it. It was in the... What actually was it in the first game? Pretty sure it was in the first game. So I'm hoping it's in this one as well. It has been a bit since I played the first game. Now, I think these guys were power in the first game. I don't fully remember. No, they are technical. So once again, I will lose the battle. But we are, again, these are new monsters, and I haven't fought them in a while, so we'll just have to go one at a time. I did guess right on the bow and arrow, though. I remember them in the other games being kind of weak to bow and arrow because of an ability they have. Well, not specifically they have, but their big brother has. But they can also kind of use it. They can kind of get bigger and smaller, so we will bring Aratha out. He can't really do much at the moment, but it would be nice to just see him in combat. So there we go. So he does have his little wings there, his little adorable nugget wings. We are going to swap to the hammer. Again, we've discovered their weakness, but it's always good to find all of their weaknesses, not just one. So, there we go, we get double attack with Ratha. And there's a Zamite down already, so this thing will probably just drop its parts like the baggy did previously. Nothing too fancy here. So let's see. So yes, we got a bunch of Zamite scales. So yeah, once again, just drops its scales just like the baggy did, but this time it's a Zamite rather than a baggy. Now there was 2 near us, so we might have to deal with a second one. But I still want to find that gold den. That would be really cool if we could have a gold egg right off the bat, or a rare egg right off the bat. That would be really cool. I'm not sure if the cutscene would reset it, but I definitely want to try to find it before I go into a village. So I will have a really good look for it. Now, yes, I know I could go into these regular monster dens, but as I've previously stated, I'm trying to not waste too much time getting eggs. If I need something in particular, I'll get it off screen and I'll let you guys know about it, but it looks like we do have a cutscene here.
Shake a tail, buddy! Kuan Village, here we come! What?
Why are you playing around here?
Oh, I get it! This is your first time seeing snow! See, the trick to keeping your footing is... Well, it's to not do that. So yeah, stay on your paws, okay?
Is now really the time to play around?
Let's get back on track!
Is something wrong?
Huh? The village is right up ahead! Huh? What's that?
Look at that!
Buddy, wait up! It's that light again!
So it's happening here too. Those eyes.
Yikes, it's a Zamtrios! Looks like this one's gone berserk too! You ready, buddy?
So this is exactly the monster I was hoping to see. This is one of my favorite monsters of all time. I just love its design. I love its... I just love it. It's a great monster. So, given that its little brothers were technical, I'm going to assume that it's probably technical itself. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. So we will swap out our Naga if it's attacking our Naga right away. But if it's attacking me, then I'm just going to attack with power. And if it turns out to be speed, then I'll swap out to a technical. So here we go. It's all up to us, buddy. Time to dig our claws in and tough it out. Alrighty. So right off the bat, it is attacking the Naga. So I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of that at all. Given I'm not sure what it is. If it is technical, it will win. I'm just trying to work out. It might be speed though. So I'll just go with speed as well. And we'll just attack its head. It is technical. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I had a feeling it was. I should have gone with power. That's my fault. But, at least I learned. So we will bring out our Royal Literith just in case we lose that heart. We always want our Literith to be nice and charged for if I lose a heart. Now, it didn't seem to be weak to my sword, was it? No, so I will try something else. Given I'm attacking its head, I'll go for the hammer. There we go. And then this should be a double attack because it should stay power. Yeah, stay technical, not power. We are power. There we go, so that's our first double attack on the Zamtrios, and it is weak, its head is weak to 1, so that's good, but I do want to try to uncover all of them, like I've said a few times now. I'll try to stop saying that, but here we go, so we'll just attack it now, and we'll just try to get as much damage as we can, and kind of learn how it fights as we go along. Oh, so it's also weak to Pierce, interesting. Very interesting. So I can already ride the Literith, so I'm going to switch monsters out to the Azurus. Again, I like to have a lot of monsters charged. Just so that if I need to, like, for some reason ult constantly, I can ult constantly if I need to. But it doesn't seem to be attacking us here. Okay, so it's changing its equipment. Well, it's not changing its equipment. It says mantle, so I guess it's putting it on an equipment. Alright, so it is going to change up its attacks as well as being protected, so that's interesting. Well, given that this thing looks intimidating as heck, I'm going to assume now that it's speed. I'm going to laugh when I'm wrong again, but oh well. So now I'll bring out the technical monster. So there we go. And now we will go with a technical attack. But I will attack something else. I will attack its... Let's go for its legs this time. Yeah, so it has gone for a speed attack. So it is speed in this form. So that's good to know. So this is, it's not weak to... not weak to bow there. So we are going to switch to sword. And here we go. We'll attack its legs again. Another double attack. And it is weak to sword there. And let's also go for the blunt as well. So it looks like our Palamu has gone for a speed attack. So I'm also going to get it to not do that. And just use, actually I'll get to use Killer Crush. Why not? Fairly high chance for a critical. Let's do that. Why not? And then we will go with the technical attack again. So yes, it's just trying to use speed attacks, but I'm just keeping it shut down essentially. So this monster seems to be weak to two things per part. So that's very interesting. Also very unique. I think it's our first monster that has multiple weaknesses. So we'll go for a technical attack with our monster, and we will go for its body. Once again, we get it off. These double attacks are us today. And it has settled down, so we now probably want to swap it up to something else. But it's not attacking, so I'm just going to attack it as normal. I will switch weapons. Once I hit the right button. There we go. And whoops, I didn't want to ride. That was an accident. Alrighty, well we're on the Palamute now, so we may as well just fight it. So we'll just go with the kinship skill, why not? And we haven't only seen Jet Balloon once, so we will watch this one again. I really like that one. That one's probably one of my favorites. So it does seem to be still not attacking. It was trying to use something called Swell before. So this will probably be its second part. This is what I really love about this monster. There we go. Now he's a big fat boy. I just love that this monster can do this. And also just the fact that he can... well, not just this, but the ice as well. So, and it looks like he is going for a super attack. Now, he changes each time that he does this, so let's see if he's changed again. This time, if he's gone to power, I reckon if he's going to be in the power form, now would be the time to be in a power form. So that's technical. So there we go. So we will go for his stomach, but I'm going to switch to the bow because I'm sure that'll be increased damage too, just due to the fact that he's nice and bubbly now. Like, it's basically a balloon. Let's try to pop this balloon. Got another double attack. Oh, he's not weak to that though, so it's not going to do nearly as much. I keep on pressing the wrong button to switch, so I do want to try to deflate him. I'm assuming he's like the Palamu. If I can deflate him fast enough, he'll probably not be able to use his super attack. I didn't realize, but our Zenoga did not attack with us that time. Kind of a nuisance, but that's okay. And he is going for an ult, by the looks of things. So I'm going to jump onto the Nagakugi here. And then we're going to go with the kinship skill here. And we're just going to hit stomach. Yeah, so it's going for a special attack by the looks of things. It's trying to skill seal us, okay. So we haven't seen much of skill seal yet. What? But we were warm. Why did I not get to attack there? I'm very confused there. Aviana, what are you doing here? So this is a character from the first game. We'll get through the dialogue and I'll explain a bit more about her as we get in. It might explain a bit more about her, but who knows. I'll explain later. Don't take your eyes off that monster. Alright, so I don't know what that was all about. I should have had an attack there because apparently I was affected by frostbite. So I do have a bit of a problem with that, but that's okay. We'll just use Dark Thrash. Ooh, never mind.
Okay, Frostbang.
Alright, so that did a big load of damage there. Oops, just gonna do this. A little bit annoyed that when you pair up with a friend, it kind of just does the same move, but more intense, I guess. Like, sorry, you just kind of do the dash. You don't really technically do anything, and that's kind of boring to me. But that's okay. That's okay. So he's going for an attack up, but he is going to get attacked by the looks of things. Yep, that's okay. That's okay. It's currently technical, so I'm going to swap him out as well. So, switch monsters. And then we'll go with the Azeroth. Because our Literate does have full charge. So we don't need him out right now. So we'll go for a power attack with our Azeroth here. Man, looks like Avinia is just going to do some regular attacks there with her hunting on. No problem there. I have absolutely no issues with that. I will have a look at which part's its weakest part at the moment, because I will focus that instead. There we go. So I will continue to go for its head. I probably should have swapped weapons when I went for its head, but that's okay. I'll still do a little bit of chunk damage. Yep, a little bit there. There it is. There's an Ice Cyclone. So these will all be new attacks from the Barrier here, or Frostfang here. And now it's gone to Speed, I think it was. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be great for our friend over there, because they are going power against speed. Oh, let's bring the Basarios out. Why not? We haven't seen a lot of the Basarios. Let's bring the Basarios out. Basarios is very tanky. He'll have a lot of HP and a lot of moves that will just make him not be able to take as much damage. Like, not take as much damage. We got the switch weapon again there. My bad. And there goes. Yep. So we are getting some damage onto it slowly, very slowly. Okay, so that wasn't too much damage. That could have been a lot worse than what it was. Alright, so it is coming in to attack me. But it also is very weak, so I'm not going to worry about switching weapons at this point. Almost broken that part. Frost Strike coming in. So this doesn't do... Oh, no, it does do part damage. I was going to say, this doesn't do any part damage. But no, it does. It does do part damage. Alright, so let's attack a part that's weak to sword. Oh, they're both weak to sword. So let's go for his legs. This might be the end of him. If not, I will use the Basarios' ult, and that should end him as well. So we'll see what happens here. Is that it? No. So we will use the Basarios' ult. So this is a brand new one. It won't be interrupted by Avinia, or it won't be interrupted by Frostfang. So hopefully, this is good. Let's find out. It's called Laser Ambush, so it sounds like it's going to be exciting. So let's go. And it's still fighting fit, but it is poisoned. Also, that was pretty funny. There we go. So the Zemtrios is defeated, which is really cool. Love that monster. Definitely want to get one of those monsters. So we'll definitely look for that. Now we are still looking for also a rare den, but because we're in a cutscene here, we might get dragged to the town, which means we may not be able to get that rare den, unfortunately. Which is going to suck, but you know, what you going to do about it. So it looks like we got its rare and uncommon. Oh, no, not even its uncommon. It's just Frost Sack. So we got its rare. Sorry, not its rare and uncommon. Common and uncommon. That's what I meant to say. But no, we just got Zamtrios Hides and Frost Sack. So unfortunately, nothing too fancy there. I'm assuming this is probably going to be a cutscene now, though.
A
pit opened up here, too?
Phew, that was a close one. Good thing Avinia showed up, huh, buddy?
Huh?
That's how folks from Mahana say hi. Good to see you again, Avinia.
Oh, I see. It's been a while, huh?
And Frostfang, old pal, you look like a million zen.
I never thought I'd run into you out here. Life is full of surprises. My name is Avinia. I'm a writer from Kuan Village.
This is Anna and my new buddy. I met them while I was traveling around. It's been a wild adventure so far.
We've been told there's a Wyverian here who can seal a monster's powers. We'd really appreciate it if you could tell us where to find him.
Seal a monster's powers. A Wyverian, huh? I might know him.
Hmm? Yeah, it's all Day. So where's Pop's been hanging out these days?
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen him around here in a while.
Are you kidding me? We came all the way here for nothing?
Do you hope to control this Rathalos' power?
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
I see. This monstie. Huh? Are you hungry, Naviru?
It wasn't me! I'm not some mangy mutt with a bottomless pit for a stomach! Was it you, buddy?
Oh,
I'd love to talk more. Why don't we go to my house for a bit? I'll whip you up something to eat.
that's kind of you.
Your house, that's in Kuan, right? Is the village all back to normal and rebuilt now?
Well, I wouldn't exactly put it that way. But we're all working on it. Everyone came back to the village.
That's great! I'm happy to hear that!
Thanks. The village is this way. Let's go.
Alrighty, so hopefully we get to walk to the village, but we will see. I really want to find that rare den. Okay, good, we do. Alright, so I really want to find that red... I found it. Found that rare den. Alright, I'm going to head over to that rare den and see what we can get out of it. Oh, there is a treasure box over here though, so we'll grab that. Bunch of ore too. I'm not sure if this ore is grade 2 ore, but the more of it I get, the better. So I'm just going to grab all the ore I see. Yeah, so there was no way I was going to see this until after I'd bet the Zemturos. But it was still a good idea to keep an eye out for it. Rare dens, they normally either have a gold egg or a rare monster. This is not a rare monster, but you really fall on this. Alright, so here we go. So we'll be fighting the second Zemturos today. This one will not be not re-raged. So here we go. So I'm pretty sure they were technical to start with, so I want to swap out my monster to either the Bludorith or the Azurus. Okay. Now he does have Heartfelt Gift, so if I really need it off someone else, I will definitely take it from him rather than leveling up a Aptonoth or a what are the other one? Absirus or whatever, because it will be a little bit faster than living up a whole monster just for one ability. Unfortunately, just like before, because the previous one was a boss, I don't know any of its weaknesses. I did not remember that. I've got to remember that bosses don't keep weaknesses, and then I don't have to waste my time on doing that every time I do that. So, Frostfang will lose that fight, but that's okay. We're not focusing on Frostfang right now. Focusing on the Zemturos. There you go. So I do break his head. And he's increased his attack, I think. Oh no, decreased his defense, I think. I'm not sure what happened. So we do have Vampire. So it does heal off that. A little bit. Not much though. And there's another Zamite. And then the Zemturos, yep. So I might need to heal my, Oh, never mind. Nope. She's going to heal my Bludorith for me even better. Whenever I don't have to do something, it makes me a little happy on the inside. There we go, come with double attack. Got a bit of a shoulder ram there. That's a move the Barrow can use in its normal in the normal games too. So that's really cool. I will ride. Why not? Let's throw a ride on. Let's ride on in there. The reason being is because I think this guy's attacking me. Yeah, it is. So if I can take him out, then that would be really good. There's a technical. Yeah, so it looks like... Oh, okay, so that hits everyone on the field. That's really cool. I like that. So there we go. So there is a Zamite down. And that Zamite can't move. I'm not sure why, but it can't move. And the Zamtrios is becoming speed. So that is annoying, but, you know, whatever. Right, I don't want to waste it on the little one, so I'm going to use it on this one. And we have seen Moonsault splash a bit, so we will give that a skip. Is it drilling yet? I kind of want to throw a thing at it now because it's kind of at the point where it might die any second, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to waste one if I don't have to, because I don't think I have a hell of a lot of them left. So there we go, we do have a beam battle. Ice versus water, and water wins. Normally no, but in this game, yes. So I am going to throw a paintball on this monster. I don't think I have many left, and I don't think I think I can make them, which is good. Yep, so there we go. So we will throw, we'll throw this like, why not? It's funnier that way. There we go, so it is painted with retreat rate, so let's go retreat rate up there. And I think that'll kill everything. No, I thought that did the... No, that's not the constant hit. The constant hit is something else. So... that should get his bar up. Not quite enough for if we needed it, but we won't need it anyway. So... that's okay. The Rowlitterith is doing alright. He's fine, he's fine. And we will go for that hit there, and that should be game over for it. So she's healing. But as long as we hit first, the double should kill it. Oh wait, it was no double. Oh wait, it went speed. My bad. That was my bad. I apologize for that to all of my teammates. I forgot that it changed when it puts the ice armor on. Whoops. That's alright though. So it is down. Will it retreat though? Let's find out. Yes, it has retreated. Excellent. That means I can get an egg. I can get its egg very quickly. I might get its egg from this den as well, but it's always good to have a backup plan. So yes, it looks like we got some different drops this time. Well, a different drop this time. So we got hide like normal, we got some Zamite scales, some more hide, and it's fins. So still not its rare drop, but this time it's uncommon. So it's a little bit better than what we got from the boss, which is still really impressive. So I will quickly grab these 2 eggs. I hate stopping in the middle of like nowhere, but you know, sometimes it needs to be done. So here we go. So we'll grab these 2 eggs real quick. Looks like this one's just up it. Looks like that one doesn't have much of a cave. And hopefully... I normally would wake up the monster, but we fought this thing twice today. So hopefully I can just get a gold egg and leave. That's what I'm going for. If it does wake up because the last egg is the gold egg, I will definitely fight it. But I'm hoping to avoid that. Hoping being the key word. So let's get these like normal. Jump off the monster. Yep. And get some eggs going. So these will all be Zamite eggs, so it's good to learn what they look like early. So there we go, we do have a gold egg. Now, again, I could be greedy and go for rainbow egg, but we don't have a gold egg or this monster, and that's breaking both my rules. I knew that I would only get this monster from here, that's why I went for a gold egg, but definitely not going to say for a rainbow egg. So we do have that one, so that's a frozen amphibian egg. Now, I would normally get on my monster, ride along, blah blah blah, be a bit faster, but I'm going to have to get off my monster again anyway to get whatever this is. So, I'm not sure what is sleeping here. Ooh, there is some gold ore here though, so we'll grab that. So, we'll grab this gold ore. Definitely faster to get items when I'm on my monster, for sure, for sure. But, that's okay. So, what do we got in here? Yeah, so I had a feeling it was. Normally, if you can't see the monster, it's probably a baggie. That's a general rule of thumb. This is a new egg. And it's quite heavy too, so we're going to head out with this one. I don't know what monster this is, if I'm being completely honest. So it's going to be a mystery to me as well. I don't recognize this egg from the first game, let alone recognize the egg. So yeah. I'm assuming that getting to the town will lead to another cutscene, however. So once we get out of here, I'll look for a catavan. I don't think there's one nearby though, I think I just unlocked one. Yeah, so I have just unlocked one. So I will stop I'll stop here instead then, just because this is where we fought the Zamtrios. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.